What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dawson from D&D TV and also from Dawson Speak. Thank everybody for rating, commenting, and subscribing. And yeah, don't forget to hit that button, subscribe, y'all. All right. Let me get into this topic real quick. Pastor Chris Hill of the Potter's House of Denver. He is affiliated with the Potter's House of Texas, which is Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I think he is a spiritual son of T.D. Jakes as well, Bishop Jakes as well. He has stepped down for a month after his wife, Joy Hill, exposed him for an adulterous relationship with a church employee. And first of all, I just want to go on record saying Joy Hill is a beautiful woman and Joy Hill can sing her butt off. And this lady is anointed. And Joy, for you, I am sorry that you are going through this, but hey, it's just a sad situation. But the fact that he cheated on you with a church employee who happened to be, I guess, his assistant or secretary, and she was a spiritual daughter to them. So it's basically, it's really weird. It's really weird. So Joy Hill sent out this mass text message to, I guess, members in the church or to leaders in the church because she felt as if she was being railroaded by her husband, and she felt as though she was just giving him too many chances. And Joy stated in this text message that she had hired a private investigator that had followed him over the past 6 weeks. And she said that she threw all of his clothes in a dry, empty hot tub. She said, "I am done covering for him." She called the police and one of her deacons came over, and she was just going on in this letter saying that, she had a past history 8 years ago, the same reason, him cheating on her and all this kind of stuff, and that he was making her out to look like she was irrational and it was her fault, but she's just had enough of it. And my thing is, y'all know how this mess go. Y'all know when men and pastors cheat, especially if they not doing good in their relationships, the church gonna always take the pastor's position. It's like Joy might as well never come back to that church anymore because all they gonna do is take, the church is full of women anyway. And I always think that a lot of them women, they see this man up there. He has power. He's articulate. He can move the crowd. They start to look at him like, oh, well, he's kind of like God. He's kind of like this. And then they forget all about the first lady. And so Joy said in this text message, she said, I wanted you to hear this from me and not through a whisper campaign. And she's right about that. And she said, because I felt like I owed you the truth. She said, I'm willing to work on our marriage, but pastor doesn't want it and I can't make him. And she was so right about that because it's going to be a whisper campaign and basically a smear campaign on her because he is the pastor. He's the one who's preaching every Sunday. He's the one. Oh, and you know what? We need the pastor. He's drawing the crowd and let him just step down for a month and call some other pastors in to preach. And then everything will be okay. But it's not okay, man. It's not okay. It's not okay for you. And it's not okay for all these other men and all these other women who get in relationships and they don't like the people and they end up doing what you did. And that's what I'm totally against. It's not about putting him on blast. It's about putting anybody on blast. And if you listening to this, you too, if you're in a relationship and you cheating on somebody, why lie to yourself? Get out of the relationship. We grown people around here playing like we in high school. If you don't want to be with somebody, just tell that person. Why do you have to go have an extramarital affair on them? Oh, well, the kids involved. We got to do it for the kids. No, you don't. The kids want two happy whole parents, even if they're living in two different households. They can visit you on the weekend and be with her during the week. And then the fact, Pastor Chris, you slept with a woman that you were the pastor who married her and her husband, the lady you slept with, your assistant. So this lady's husband is feeling some type of way. How is he going to feel about men of God now? How is he going to feel about pastors now? His spiritual father done fucked his wife. How is he supposed to feel about that? And excuse my grammar, but this is my show. Thank you for tuning in. But he done slept with his wife. Like the other man in Tallahassee. Jermaine O. Simmons slept with the member's wife. And this is not something that's going on. And these are just the ones that are public. Think about all the other stuff in churches that we hear when it happened, 3 years ago. Oh, she slept with him and he slept with her and she found him with a man and she found, they raped the children. Oh, they did. Come on, y'all. And y'all wonder why people don't go to church. And it's not that people left God. They just don't want to go in those buildings. This is just very sick and it's twisted because I feel that Joy is going to get railroaded in this, and I hope she doesn't. I hope that's just my feeling in this. But the fact that she put him on blast like this by sending this text message out was to let people know this is what's going on, because I don't want things to get out there like I'm going crazy and stuff like that. That's why I hired a private investigator, and I would definitely like to hear what his spiritual father got to say about this. And the fact that he only gets to step down for a month. Come on, dog. Come on. And this just goes to show you why y'all up here uplifting the pastors and the evangelists and the prophetess of the nations and all of these people can do no wrong. People are human just like you. People are human just like you. But I just hope that people will have just some respect for the person that you're intimate with and the person that you said you want to spend the rest of your life with, to be honest with that person. I don't see myself. I'm serious. That's probably why I ain't with nobody and I ain't planning on giving nobody no time soon. I cannot see myself being in a relationship with somebody who's living in my place, who I'm coming home to and lying to because I'm out there having sex with somebody else. I can't do it. Now, if y'all could do it and you can sleep well on your conscience and your consciousness is good with that and the Holy Spirit don't move you when you're doing stuff like that, then you do it. And for some of us, I'm speaking foreign to you now because you're so used to taking leftovers or being with somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife that it's almost like it's normal to you. Or you're so used to jumping out and leaving on your wife or your husband, because it's like cheating has become. Now, one thing I do a lot of stuff and I've been a lot of places. Yes, I have. But let me tell you something. When it comes to marriage, I take marriage different. Marriage is no boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff. Marriage is serious to me. Now, I know people don't take it serious this day and age, but I'm still one of those few people that takes marriage serious. And I think when you say you're committed to somebody, especially if you're a pastor, especially if you're trying to rep for something spiritual, hotep or whatever, you got people looking at you. You got young boys, you got your sons, pastor, looking up to you. Let me do what daddy did. Daddy did it, so why can't I? That's all I want to say on this topic. And I just want to tell y'all to make sure and see, even in relationships now, you got to wear condoms in marriages, it seems like, because you don't know if she going out or if he going out, and you don't know who they going out with. They could be into anything these days. But it's just real sad, and again, my prayers goes out to Joy. Joy, it'll get better. You're a beautiful woman. You got them kids and everything. And with Pastor Hill, hey, God will take care of all that. But Joy, you did the right thing. She did the right thing. The best thing for you to do, if you want to work on the relationship, work on it. If you want to stay there and continue to let him cheat on you for a third time, do it. But I just hope you have enough strength and wisdom to know that life will be good and God is still good and life will be good for you, even if you're not with Chris Hill. Peace.